And welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Okay, I'm going to exit out and let's go to the design view here. Now what I want to do is, you see these two components there, save and open. I'm going to come straight to the palette right there and let's enter save dialog there. There we go. Grab a hold of that. I'm just going to dump that somewhere here. Right, that is the save dialog. I can place that underneath here. I'm going to also look for the open dialog. Grab hold of that and just dump that somewhere there. So we have the save and open dialog in place now. Okay, so let's do one thing. Now you see this, let's start work with the coding part of it. So I'm going to double click on this very one. A fish burger is called. Double click on the fish burger, and just before that I'm going to have to create some variable or declare some global variable here. So I'm going to say double, so that will be the data type. Item cost, comma, sum, comma, I, comma, I'm going to say tax. I'm going to give that tax a value, let's say is 2.7, comma, and change. Those are my variables that I intend to use. Now back into the design again, double click on the fish burger, and in there I'm going to declare some local variable. We can even make those global as well, but let's just leave it as local variable. So that is going to be Q, P, and A. They're going to be taking in some value for me. But instead of retyping those, I might as well make it global. And I'm going to say string items as well. So this variable that I just declared, now I'm going to just call it off. Let's put it right up there. There. I'm going to be using it for all of the buttons. That will reduce my workload. Okay, those are all the variables I intend to use. They are all global now. So double click on my fish burger. So right here I'm going to start by saying item in the first place. Item is going to be 0, so let's, maybe I think it will be right, I kind of like also initialize the item. So I'm going to say item equals item, and now say equals the price or plus the price. I think that's £3 something. There we go. Now let's initialize the item here. Item, the first value is 0. Okay, so take a good look at the global variable. Item was initialized and the tax is already initialized. So let's come right down here, back into my fish burger. Alright, and I will then say item, that item is a string. Let's say float to string. And what are we floating? What are we converting to string? We're actually converting this to string, and close that. Now I'm going to say LST, that's my list box, LST price, point item, point add, and what am I adding? I'm actually adding fish burger. Okay, let's add some space in there, plus items. There we go. Now let's say Q is going to take in the following. Let's say string to float. And what is the string to convert into float? That's going to be whatever I have inside my subtotal point text. There, that's one taken care of. The next one is going to be the P will be equals Q plus item cost. There. Okay, I think let's set semicolon missing here as well. That is Q. Now that very Q, we now need to assign a Q, but before then let's use the Q to work out the tax. I think I must have made a mistake here. I didn't know how that happens. Get rid of that. Alright. Now the next thing is I'm going to now say subtotal to take in the following value. So let's say edit subtotal that will be equals float to string. What are we floating to string? P. So that is it, converting whatever we have inside P to a string character and store it in subtotal. Now let's work out tax. Right underneath here, tax. Edit tax, that will be equals float. I'm going to grab all of this, float to string. And what are we floating to string? I also would like to round it up. I would round up P, multiply that by tax. Remember, I initialize the tax as 2.7. Close that and let's divide that by 100. There we go. So whatever the value we get is stored in here. Now A, that will be equals string to float, and this time around we're just floating the tax. So grab all of these, paste that here, and that will be for the tax. Grab everything here, paste it in here, string to float, and close that. We're now going to add the subtotal, everything here, so the total actually. So let's just copy that and get rid of the sub in there. And this is going to be plus A. Now we can just A plus P. That should give us everything we want. A here and P here. Okay guys, I'm now going to try this out. Let's see. Yep, that is fine. No, I don't want that. I don't want it to add it all up. No, that is not good enough. Okay, I think I might know why. Maybe I should just initialize this right here. Let's make that 0. There we go. And up here, get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, just initialize it up there. Now I'm gonna run it again. Save that, run, and let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That's how I want it to work. Else you'll just be paying more than expected. Alright, that's fine. So I'm now going to copy this. Okay, copy it all. Go to the next. The next one is the Nigerian meat pie. Double click on that. I think it's yeah, 295. And paste. Change that to 295. 295, and in here we enter Nigerian meat pie. Let's add some space in here. Let's try that out. Run. Okay. I think maybe we should get rid of maybe the meat, or just leave it as Nigerian pie. I have enough room for that. Okay, run again. Alright, that's much better. That is much better. Okay. Now, run. Alright, that is fine. So exit out. So let's grab hold of this other one here. Copy, and let's go back in here. Double click on the next one. That is the Oshodi fries. Change that to Oshodi fries. There we go. And that's 120. Now the next one. That's chicken nugget. Double click on that. Oops. Let's copy all of this. Paste and just change that to nougats. Now, next one. What is the cost of the nougat? I think it's £3 something I saw on it. 310. 310. And we have meat pie. The price of that is missing. I just make that up. Let's see. 240. That is meat pie, or meatballs actually. Next one. I think this one is called Crazy Coffee. How much the Crazy Coffee? £3 plus. I'm now gonna drink that. 375 for the Crazy Coffee. Right. Angel cake. 290. And change that to angel cake. Grab hold of that, paste here. Now the next one is Asa cake. That's my people's cake. Asa cake. And the Asa cake is £3 plus. 320 for the Asian cake. Alright, let's say Asian ewu cake. No, Asian eco. Yeah, eco. Asian eco cake. Yeah. Alright. Now, the next one, let's see, what's the next one? Pink. Pinky, this is for you, Rose Pink. If you are watching, you already have a cake here. Rose Pink. There we go. That's for Rose Pink. 289. £2.89. Okay, let's look for the other one. That is Park Burger. Paste that in there. Park Burger. Park Burger is $2.90. Right. Okay, we're almost there, guys. This is okay. This one is $3.20. Paste this here. $3.20. Baby cake is called. I'm going to change that to ewu cake. Ewu cake. And that is $3.20. Right. Then we have the coffee. Sweet coffee. That's sweet coffee. $2.57. Then we have the original beans. It's called Origin Coffee. So let's put the origin there. Origin Coffee. And that is what? $3.95. $3.95. Then we have pink cake. Paste that in there. I think it's $3.90 or so. No, $3.40. Pink cake. And finally, the canned drinks. That is 0.57 canned drinks. Paste that right here. There, all done. Okay, let's save that and run it and see how that's going to look like. Alright. Okay, that's good. Okay, that is fine. We just need to position it all properly. Okay guys, that is working as expected. That is good. Now let's take care of one very easy thing resets. We double click on reset. Come right down here, double click on reset. And in there, let's say LST price, or shall we say items pointer to clear. Is that allowed? I think so. I'm gonna run it. Let's see. Let's run it first. If it works, it works. Okay, let's clear, reset. Good, that's fine, it's working. And let's clear all of this as well. Now, edit cost. That is equals clear. Grab this. No, just grab all. So this will be for tax. Subtotal. Total. Change. And what is? I think payment something. CMB payment. Right, let's see. Run. Okay. Reset. That's good. Let's enter some value in here and see what's gonna happen. Reset. Very good. But these ones, they do have, no, this, let's see. Okay, they all have zeros, so let's change it to zeros. Apart from that, 0, 0, 0. Run. Okay. Reset. That is good. Now, and let's take care of the exit now. So exit, I'll double click on exit, and right there, let's just enter, close with the parentheses. That should take care of exit. And the next thing is, you see right here where we have save, and that is the dialog for saving there. You need this dialog for save and dialog for open to get those ones working. So double click on save, and I'm going to use an if statement there. If, let's say, open a bracket, save dialog 1, and is execute, enter parentheses. If that is equals true, open up a bracket. We then want the save dialog to save whatever we have in there. So I'm going to now enter in here, execute, so there should be an E in there. I'm now going to enter where the item to save is. That's the list box, and that list box item, that will be dash saved file to file, and the content we're saving is the object that is saving it is going to be the save dialog, and then the file name, and that takes care of save. Now I'm going to copy this for the open. Let's come right in here, double click on open, then we'll try it out. Paste that in there, and this is going to be open, so let's change that to open and change this one to open as well. Finally here I'm going to change that to load from file, and that takes care of the open as well. So let's save that and let's run our program and see how that works. Oh, let's see what's that error about. Yeah, I think is the greater than sign there, and since I copied that, to be missing here as well. Right, so let's save it again and run. There. Okay, so I'm going to enter some item in there that I intend to purchase. Okay, that's good enough for me, and I'm going to click on save. There we go. Let's give it a name. So I'm going to call it school mail. That's a lot of mail for school there. So I'm just going to save it right on my desktop. Save. There we go. We can reset, and let's see if opens will work. Click on open. Let's look for school mail. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's working. Exit out, open, get hold of school mail. There we go, guys. And that's fine. That's working. Exit. So we need to take care of 1, 2. So exit out, and the exit is working as well. So first of all, let's take care of total. Double click on the total. There. With the total, I'm going to declare the following variable. So that is going to be total, comma, cost, comma, and change. There we go. So declare those variables as a local variable, and down here let's just say total. That will be equals string to float, and what I will float in, that's going to be edit total. That's text, and that is for total. Now the next one is going to be the cost. Cost, that will be equals, what is that? Let's see, what is it called? Okay, it's called cost. So that's fine. Yeah. Okay then. So that will be convert to string as well. Get rid of this. It shouldn't be there. Convert to string as well. Paste this here and copy all of this. Paste it right here. That is for the cost. Now the change will become cost, and we subtract total from cost. There we go. Finally, we now want edit, change. That will be text equals, I'm going to enter pound sign in there, plus float to string, and without float into string, that's going to be change. There we go. That's fine. I'm going to repeat the same thing for, let's change the cost here, this one, total cost, and let's add a pound sign in front of it as well. Just grab hold of this, copy and paste it right there. Okay, that should take care of my total, and end that here. Alright, so let's save that and run that and see. So if the customer is paying by cash, we should use that. So let's assume that is it. Okay, the cost is 30 something pounds, 35, and cash is being paid, so we can always come here and grab hold of 40 total. That is correct. If you add this to this, you should get 40 pounds. Now supposing we want to remove an item. Okay, with the item, let's come right in here, double click on that. I'm going to use an if statement, so let's say if list price pointer to an item index is greater than or equals to 0, enter curly braces. In that case, the list price items and that will be delete, and what we're deleting is a list price item index. There, that is the delete taken care of. Okay, but with the delete, even when the delete is taken care of, I would like to add some calculations. If I select this now, I can delete, but the value is now being deleted there. So to achieve that, we need to do as follows. So we can always copy. Let's come in here. I'm going to copy this. So all I just need to do is to subtract here. So bring it down right underneath here and paste. Now this is all I need to do, just delete that. Subtract Q from the item cost, and that should take care of remove. Yeah, so let's save and run. There we go. Let's enter whatever in there, and let's say I don't want this. Check out the price, it's 32 pounds, and I want to get rid of that. You see that it's now 29, and I want to get rid of the coffee there. And that is how you create your own point of sale system using C++ builder and using C++ programming language. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed, and please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. I look forward to that. So you all have a nice day now, guys, and bye for now.